Hola, ¿cómo están? Hoy vamos a aprender de verbos reflexivos, ¿vale? Now, what's reflexive verb? If you look at the dictionary, sometimes you see peinar se, dormir se, lavar se. So look at dictionary and you see this se and infinitive, no? Like maquillarse, afeitarse, which means you can use this reflexive verb. You can use these verbs as reflexive verbs. No? What does it mean? Now, reflexive verb, okay, there are some exceptions, okay, but basically, the action you do to yourself. Action you do to yourself. No? For example, lavarse la cara, wash your face. Now, if you are washing your face, you are doing something to yourself, right? For example, maquillarse, makeup. No? If you are doing makeup, you are doing something to yourself, right? So that's a basic idea, but there are some exceptions. Sometimes it's just a reflexive verb because it's just the way it is. Like dormirse, you sleep. Now, are you doing something to yourself when you sleep? Maybe, yeah, but yeah, maybe not, but it's just the way it is. When you say you want to sleep, you're going to sleep, we use this reflexive verb. And how do we conjugate these verbs? We are going to cover later, okay? For now, I want you to learn these verbs as vocabularies, okay? Now I want you to pronounce together and I want you to kind of guess by looking at pictures what I'm saying, what each verb means. Maybe if you want, you can stop the video and look up the dictionary. That's also fine. Yeah, but I want you to think as much as possible. ¿Vale? Peinarse el pelo. Dormirse. Lavarse la cara. Maquillarse. Afeitarse. Arreglarse. Otra vez. Peinarse. Dormirse. Lavarse. Maquillarse. Afeitarse. Arreglarse. Now, this one probably hard to guess just by looking at pictures. So I'm going to give you a translation. Like, fix yourself. No? Yeah, so if you are makeup, you are fixing yourself. No? If you are calming, you are fixing yourself. No? Cepillarse, acostarse, go in bed. Cepillarse los dientes, ducharse, vestirse, despertarse. Otra vez, cepillarse, acostarse, cepillarse los dientes, ducharse, vestirse, despertarse. Bañarse, ponerse crema de afeitar. No? Ponerse basically means put something on yourself. No? Put something on. Verse, quitarse, secarse, sentarse, estirarse, stretch. ¿No? Okay, vamos a ver. Now this video shouldn't be more than 15 minutes, so I kind of go first, but please just do this exercise by yourself. Okay, this PowerPoint presentation is on Blackboard too, okay? Now, how do you conjugate? Por ejemplo, lavarse, ¿no? Wash yourself. Okay. Voy a decir conjugación. Yo me lavo. Tú te lavas. Él y usted se lava. Nosotros nos lavamos. Vosotros os laváis. Ellos y ustedes se lavan. So you just conjugate lavar, okay? Just normally, okay? The conjugation we covered in 101. Present tense, yo lavo, tú lavas, él usted lava, nosotros lavamos, vosotros laváis, ellos, ellas, ustedes lavan. Now you have to add something according to the subject. If subject yo, me, tú, te, él, usted, se, nosotros, nos, vosotros, os, ellas, ustedes, se, ¿no? Me, te, se, nos, os, se. Me, te, se, nos, os, se. So that's it. You can just conjugate normally, and you can just put, we call it reflexive verb. Okay? Me, te, se, nos, os, se. Okay? So according to the subject, okay, you have to put different subject, reflexive pronoun. Yo me lavo. Tú te lavas. Él usted se lava. Nosotros nos lavamos. Vosotros os laváis. Ellos ustedes se lavan. Vamos a ver, okay, otros verbos. Now, this is a conjugation chart I invented, but maybe for this video, full version is better. Okay, so let's see the full version. Okay, lavarse we just covered. Dormirse, how do you conjugate? Me duermo. Te duermes. Se duerme. Nos dormimos. Os dormís. Se duerme. No? So as I said, you can just conjugate normally, dormir. You know something, the conjugation we covered in 101. Duermo, duermes, duerme. Dormimos, dormís, duerme. But you have to add reflexive pronoun. Me, te, se, nos, os, se. Me, te, se, nos, os, se. Ducharse, me ducho. Te duchas. Se ducha. Nos duchamos. Os ducháis. Se duchan. Again, you can just conjugate normally. Ducho, duchas, ducha, duchamos, ducháis, duchan. Okay, put me, te, se, nos, os, se. Okay, according to the subject, you have to put different reflexive pronoun. Me, te, se, nos, os, se. Ponerse. Me pongo. Te pones. Se pone. Nos ponemos. Os ponéis. Se pone. Maquillarse. Me maquillo. Te maquillas. Se maquilla. Nos maquillamos. Os maquilláis. Se maquilla. Me afeito. Te afeitas. Se afeita. Nos afeitamos. Os afeitáis. Se afeita. Okay, vamos a ver. Now, if you have a time, okay, please just go over other Okay, verb as a conjugation. Por ejemplo, Miguel se despierta. Yo me ducho. María Julia se seca. Yeah, so try to put different subject, okay, and different verb, okay. Try to see, okay, if you can conjugate or not. Nosotros nos peinamos. León se quita la ropa. Okay, since time is limited, let's go to the questions that you should be able to answer because it can be on a quiz or exam. El despertador suena a las 8:02. So you are going to look for the expression which feels, okay, which you can feel this blank space here. Okay, you have to choose a logical one, of course. Tienes que elegir una expresión lógica. Okay, let's do. Okay, number one. El despertador suena a las 8:02. Me pongo un vestido elegante. Se estira. Se cepilla los dientes. Te levantas y te viste. Nos acostamos. Prefiero no ducharme. Now, I'm gonna give you a tip. Actually, this question, maybe not a very good question because there's just one choice. Okay, one of them. You don't necessarily have to read all the sentence because to. If to is a subject, which one is the right conjugation? Here, this one, right? This is te levantas. This is only the conjugation of to. No? If it's to, this is going to be the only answer. Me pongo, this is yo. Se estira, ellos usted. Se cepillan, ellos ustedes. Nos acostamos, nosotros. Prefiero, this is yo. If it's two, okay, this one is going to be, this is the only answer. Okay, maybe I'm going to give you the translation. El despertador, alarm clock, rings a las 8, at 8. And you te levantas, get up, te vistes, you dress up. Now, maybe, que vamos a ver que número 2. No hay agua caliente, por eso yo. No hay agua caliente, por eso yo. Now it says yo. So which one is a conjugation of yo? Me pongo. No pongo. This is yo, right? Prefiero. This is also yo. So it's going to be, answer is going to be one of those two. Now, which one makes sense? No hay agua caliente. There is no hot water. Por eso yo, I me pongo un vestido elegante. I put elegant clothes on. Prefiero no ducharme. I prefer not to take shower. Obviously, this is the one which makes sense, right? So yo prefiero no ducharme. Okay? Maybe next one. Okay. ¿A qué hora te despiertas de lunes a viernes? Sábado, domingos. Okay, how do you answer this question, for example? What time do you get up? Well, do you wake up? Monday through Friday. Sabbath, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, if I ask this kind of question, what time do you wake up? No? So, te despiertas, you wake up. How do you say I wake up? Me despierto. No? Then from here, just put the number. A las 8, a las 9, a las 10. Okay, something, something. Okay? So that's how you answer. Okay? Okay? Te despiertas. You wake up. Me despierto. I wake up. A las 8, at 8. Okay? So you have to know the conjugation of each subject. Okay? Te despiertas. You wake up. Me despierto. I wake up. Okay, again, this video shouldn't be too long, so I'm gonna cut this here. But if you have any question, please let me know, okay? I'm gonna check my email very, very often, okay? Adiós, hasta la próxima clase.